Welcome back, everyone. Today we're visiting with the Division President of Post-Acute Medical Rehabilitation Hospital, Jonathan Cohee. Jonathan, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, well, I just want to start, if you're okay with this, by having you tell us a little bit more about who is Post-Acute Medical.
Excellent. Yes, Post-Acute Medical, we're a 44 hospital system based out of Enola, Pennsylvania, which is close to Harrisburg. We have a single owner of the company, Anthony Misitano, and we are continuing to go and grow. We've added about 14 hospitals over the course of this last year through a series of new builds and acquisitions, like this hospital here that we're in today. We have 6 hospitals right now that we're breaking ground in, and we're happy to be in Fargo. We do inpatient rehab hospitals, a combination of inpatient rehab hospitals and long-term acute care hospitals. And we're breaking ground in Sugar Land, Texas for our first behavioral health hospital as we speak.
Okay, so as you were just talking right there, we were kind of getting a view of the room that you're in. Where are you at right now? Is that a therapy room?
Yes, we're in the main therapy room. It's a beautiful room. Behind me, we have a multi-surface and ambulatory track. Like I said, we have 44 hospitals. I'm a little bit biased. I think this is the nicest hospital that we have in our system right now. State-of-the-art technology. We have a vector system. I'm sure that we've taken a shot of the system overhead right behind me. This system unweights, allows patients to unweight, so we can have any patient ambulate. We can assist them as much as needed. They can fail because they're not going to fall. It sends information to the computer that's behind me, and it really allows us to progress patients that normally wouldn't be able to progress because they're unweighted. And the ambulatory track that's behind me is a multi-surface track, and what it allows us to do is work with patients in different surfaces, so grass, gravel, bricks, ambulate on steps, and then go up on curbs. Oftentimes we rehabilitate patients, and we'll do it on a flat, hard surface, which doesn't really mimic what it is that we have in real life. So it allows us as much as possible in the hospital to give the patients exactly what they need so that they can go home and function and be fully independent. So we're just excited to be here in Fargo and offer these services.
Yeah, incredible. Can you talk a little bit about what type of patients you may serve?
Yeah, so any patient that comes out of the hospital, and they may be in the hospital and they're deconditioned, typically every day that you spend in a hospital bed or at home in bed, you lose about 7 days worth of function. It takes you 7 days to recover from that. So anybody that's been in a hospital, whether it is, I guess now COVID-19 is the big thing, but any issue that you have in the hospital where you've lost strength, maybe you've had a traumatic brain injury, a neurological issue, a cardiac issue, an amputation, a car accident, any of those types of patients can come to our hospital. You have patients that have been at home, and maybe the patients are getting dizzy, maybe they've had some fall spells, they go in to see their physician and they have weakness. Any of those types of patients can come into the hospital. Typical stay is about 10 to 12 days. In the rehab hospital, you have a team of physicians that see you every day, team of nurses, therapists, respiratory therapists that work with you each and every day and build your strength up, and then your transition back to the community.
Jonathan, we are out of time, but how do people get more information, contact you, or take a tour?
Yeah, so they can contact Jess Frankie at the hospital, and they can go to our website, www.postacutemedical.com, and it'll connect you right to our webpage here for Fargo.
Okay, incredible therapy room there. The latest state-of-the-art equipment and technology, and I would imagine some great job opportunities there as well. Thank you so much for your time today.
Excellent, thank you.
Stay with us. Coming up next, we're talking about getting into a routine when it comes to working out.